guys ever watch The Righteous Gemstones?
I saw some of season 1 and never went back to it. I've heard it's really funny, though.
Yeah, I was just telling Marge because I just saw the trailer for season 4, believe it or not.
Final season, I think, right? I think they said they're wrapping it up.
And
I think.
It's got John Goodman. It's got all these,
Adam Devine.
Yeah, very funny people in it.
Yeah.
And I was telling Marge, when it's good, it's great. Most of the time, it's just okay. But Judy Gemstone is one of the filthiest characters in the history of television. Man, does she make me laugh.
That's a great name.
Judy Gemstone.
Judy Gemstone.
Yeah. Marge, I'd like to do comedy Saturday Night Lifestyle with you. I think it'd be fun. We should do that. We should figure out how to transition to doing things that really matter.
We should try to figure out how to get on Saturday Night Live. That would be fun, too.
Yeah, they're not going to let us, I don't think.
Or we're too old. Also not funny enough.
Based on your impressions that you did in front of Tom Bernard last Friday, I don't...
the Sid one was great.
I don't know if you're going to get on.
What do you mean? Listen here. Who do you think you are, the governor of this station? Forgot to clear my throat. Who do you think you are?
You sound more like the bird lady from Home Alone 2.
Yeah, you kind of do sound like that.
Paul, your hands up.
Woodhawk.
100%. He loves animals.
Yeah.
I do love animals, but she would have to take a shower because I draw a line at bird poop.
Sauce, you believe?
not.
Okay, there it is.
Oh, boy.
That's weird.
Oh, he doesn't.
How do you know?
Yeah, how would you know that?
We're pen pals.
Your pen pals?
Yeah, with your dad.
You write him letters.
Yeah.
You know his address.
Yeah.
Say it on the air.
Me? No.
What do you write to him about?
I don't know.
You don't know what you write to him about?
Tell him kind things, how glad I am for his son.
How glad you are for his son. Yep. And then what does he write to you about?
His poop fetishes. And I just respond, and I'm like, that's cool, Dwight. You don't have to tell anybody, but your secret's safe with me, except on the radio. And he said, that's why I write to you. And then he said, I would love to bang the bird lady because she's covered in bird feces.
This is major market radio.
Yep.
Barely. So why aren't these just text exchanges? Those seem like pretty short letters.
Text.
That's a back and forth.
He doesn't text.
Seems like a waste of time to be
He just writes letters.
Does he not have a cell phone?
He does not. He just writes letters. Very quaint letters.
It's old school.
And then he sprays them in his perfume, so I know what he smells like. I have thousands of them.
Thousands of letters.
Yeah, he writes to me every day.
How long has he been writing to you?
It's like he's in Vietnam or something.
20 years.
So before you even knew Chris's dad was writing to you.
Yeah.
That's ironic.
Yeah. I found him on a web series.
What was it called?
I need somebody to tell I write about poop.
Wow. Words
Catchy.
and you are not friends.
You are correct.
Wow. People listen to this
Hey, Hogs.
What?
sometimes.
Your Hoyt Axton guy
Yeah.
was Jennifer's long-lost boyfriend on WKRP.
No kidding.
Yeah. Parker Betts just playing
Jennifer. Woo-hoo. Whew.
A lot of Jennifers in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
There was
time
a
name.
difference between the Jens and the Jennies. And you were
And the
usually
Jennifers.
one or
Which
the
ones
other.
did Hawk like?
Yep.
All of them.
I had twin cousins. I still do have twin cousins, Jennifer and Jessica, which are arguably two of the most
Yes.
popular names
Yeah.
in the 80s. Jenny and Jesse.
Give it up. Give it
All
up.
your hands up.
Do you really have that, or is that a bit? Like a movie bit?
I really do.
Okay.
And are they Jenny and Jesse?
Yeah.
Are they busty?
There's cousins.
Hey, we've learned on this show, not with me, but we've learned on this show, cousins are not off limits.
Yeah, he'll be here Thursday.
Answer the question.
Yeah, are they busty? Nobody cares.
Oh, you think they don't?
Hawk cares.
That's right. Hi, Margie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. So like, between me and my sister and then that family, it was Jenny, Jesse, Cody, Corey, and Courtney, right? Like those are 5 of the most 80s names you can possibly come up with.
I don't think I know a Cody.
I do. I do. I graduated with the Cody.
This is just one of those days. Everything you're saying is making me laugh because I just can't believe it.
That.
I do.
I know a Cody.
Cool,
yeah.
you know a Cody.
Cody Lynch, yeah. Great dude. Went to high school with him.
So he was a child of the 80s.
Yeah.
Which is exactly my point. Yeah, it's the most 80s name of all time.
Yeah. His brother, I think I showed you that video, Hawk, was in that like MMA bit where they like had everybody like try out that thing, and then he got punched super hard in the face.
Ultimate Fighter?
Ultimate Fighter bit. Remember that, Hawk? I've shown you that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
that's
love that show.
That's Charlie Lynch, yeah. Wow. And he just didn't even phase him, and his nose was like
shattered.
Going this way, yeah.
Badass.
He is a badass, yeah. The Lynch brothers are great.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey.
That's right.
Presented by Carboni's Pizzeria.
I love you, Carboni's. Thank you. Yeah. I like
Carboni's.
Marnie likes Carboni's too.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, here's what's going on. Growing worldwide demand for green tea and matcha powder has producers in Japan running thin. You got to be careful if you like the green tea, because the prices are about to go up, much like the price of eggs. The world's gone to hell.
It's over.
If I can't have green tea and eggs in the morning,
Thanks.
this show's going to stop.
Thanks, Dr. Seuss.
That guy.
I started reading that story and realized that the green tea and eggs thing was going to cause a joke. I thought it'd be better than that one.
Son of a... I think for sure the last time I had any sip of green tea was with you, Hawk.
Yeah.
When we went to that breakfast place down the street.
Oh, I love that place.
Hope Breakfast Bar?
No, thanks for the invite.
I love that place.
Thanks for the invite.
I think you were
How
both
long
there.
was that? 2 years ago?
Oh, yeah, I think we were there.
And
It was last year.
Was that? No, I wasn't there. No.
I think
I
it might
wasn't
have
there.
been 2+, yeah.
No, it's been a while.
and you were like, I'll pick up the tab. So then I got a beverage. I wasn't gonna just have water. But they had their coffees were like matcha inspired.
Yeah.
And so it was like an espresso or like a white chocolate green tea. And it was a strange mix of flavors, but I think that I know that is the last time I had green tea. You're welcome for that story.
White chocolate green tea?
Yeah, it was something like all of the flavors are based in tea. And you could get black or green, maybe. I just remember thinking a little grassy, a little dirt.
Sounds like some weird
It's
game
really
of
good.
beverage
Tastes good.
twister.
I love the place.
White chocolate,
yeah,
Delicious.
green tea.
And it wasn't matcha, it was macho.
Oh, here's your green tea. Oh, yeah.
All right, we've just learned that your meat sauce impression is exactly the same as your Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's true. It
I
really
didn't
is
use
exactly the
my
same.
hands.
Hawk, shh.
Potent marijuana edibles are being blamed for a double shooting in Houston.
Pay attention, Zach.
They were the people responsible were both on the drugs. A teenager initially called 911 saying there was something wrong, and then they got there and found out that there were two people who had been shot because of the potent marijuana edibles. So be careful. Make sure you know what you're taking, Zach.
I wonder what they define as potent. Like how many milligrams is, quote, potent?
if they're potent, they knock you out.
Yeah, you fall asleep.
I've never had the desire, no matter how high I've ever been, to ever shoot somebody. In fact, it's usually the opposite.
You wanted to
You wanna
shoot
lay in
somebody
your
and you
tub.
said, I'm going to do some edibles so I don't shoot you.
Correct.
Oh, you said that?
Every day.
That's a responsible choice that he's making, though, instead of committing murder.
Right. I mean, you can blame it on the potent edibles or the rain or
Something.
whatever. That I'm very skeptical on that. Sounds like there might have been some murdery tendencies before the weed was ingested.
We can check on that. Minnesota DNR officials are warning people who ice fish to start removing those damn ice houses from the lake. The warming temperatures and the highs in the 50s makes ice melt.
What?
This just in.
What?
The deadline for the removal in southern Minnesota is 1 week from yesterday.
Oh, no.
We go live to Daryl Huxby. Daryl? Daryl?
Oh, no.
Should have listened to the DNR.
Yeah. We hire a new guy and he's already dead.
There's been a Buick in White Bear Lake for like all winter long. It's just frozen.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Like the top half of it is sticking out of the ice.
It's going viral, apparently. But
It's about to get dislodged.
yeah, man.
Well, you know, diuretics.
That'd be a good name for like a resort
cha.
up north. We should open it together.
What's
Call
that?
it Dislodge.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You guys should do that now.
Brilliant.
Ice fishers in the northern part of Minnesota have a few more weeks to go until the ice houses must be removed. But boy, people love it, man. My friends, the Veraspers, they go ice fishing all the time. They love it, man.
Mm-hmm. They said that this weekend would have been, this past weekend was amazing for
Yeah.
them.
Mille Lacs, where my folks live, that's a huge ice fishing lake, and everything up there was packed because it's the last weekend of it.
Great story.
Thank you. I mean, it's kind of on topic. I was paying attention.
It definitely was.
That's kind of on topic. It was
Yeah.
It was the topic.
on
Yeah.
topic.
Ice fishing.
Ice fishing is just an excuse to get hammered.
For a lot of people, it is. I mean, there's some that, again,
Yeah.
most of them still, I think, if you're going through all that effort. But if you have a friend who ice fishes, that's
perfect.
the excuse to
Yeah.
To what?
get
drunk,
hammered.
get
There you
weird.
go.
I have 0 friends
The whole town knows.
that ice fish.
Oh, you finish the sentence.
Fabric
I
and
don't know one. Do you? Do you guys know
Yeah.
anybody that ice
Yeah.
fishes?
Oh,
Can you
I've
guys
got
Cody Lynch?
Cole, I've
The
got Kendall,
Veraspers.
I've got
Yeah, the Veraspers,
Nick,
Luke,
I've got
Scene Bear, Dusty.
Kendall. Did I say Kendall already?
Kendall and Dusty.
Yeah,
Wyatt
Dusty.
Lutefisk,
Yeah, my good friend Dusty ice
Missing
fishes.
somebody.
Clam Chowder Chomsky.
Hoff, my buddy Hoff lives on a lake.
Yeah. Joanne of
What's his
Joanne
first name?
Fabrics.
Wow.
That's why
Done
it's
more
that's
time
why
now.
it's that's why it's going under because
Yeah.
she's ice fishing so much. That
Here she goes. Here
they're
she is
bankrupt.
going under.
Oh,
Joanne! No, damn it, Joanne!
They told you to get your ice house off the lake.
Put
You
the
should have been
needles down.
sewing. Oh,
Sew yourself
man.
a life jacket.
Well, one less seamstress in the world. See ya.
oh,
God, why do you keep saying she casts spells? Fabric and craft store Joanne. Didn't it used to be called Joanne Fabrics? Why do
Sure.
they keep saying just Joanne?
I don't know.
Maybe they went through a rebranding
It
yeah,
didn't work.
maybe.
that failed miserably, apparently.
Poor Joanne.
What's Michael's going to do now?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
That's who Joanne was
Oh,
trying to
man.
copy. Apparently, just going with the name.
Huck loves a Michaels. Not the man, the store.
I thought you were talking about Julia.
The company made the announcement on Monday. A liquidator has agreed to buy all of Joanne's assets, and going out of business sales will be held at all the stores. Ooh.
That's a lot of thread.
Yeah, a lot.
Why didn't they do that before they went out of business? Like, could you like fake going out of business?
Yeah. There's a store. I won't tell you where it is, but there's a store
That
that's
helps.
been, but I'm just saying they have been around for years. And every time you go there, there's a big sign that says going out of business. It's been there for 15 years. I think it's a ploy to get people to go in there and buy stuff.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's not lying. Technically, at some point, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not every
They
time.
didn't say now.
I've got
They
a
said
shirt that
going
says
out of
I'm
business.
dying.
Kelly and I
Right.
went Christmas shopping there 3 years ago. It's still there. We were there. We drove by it a week ago.
Yeah,
it's
they're
still
going
there.
out of business. The guy's going to retire in 2047.
It's a ploy. Yeah.
It's almost over, so you
Yeah.
better buy it now.
I wish your heart was going out of business.
It technically is.
Yeah, I mean,
at the
it
same
is.
pace as that at the store that Sauce won't tell us where it is. But
Yeah,
you went
where is it?
Christmas
Now I
shopping.
gotta know
there.
where
It's
it
in
is.
Excelsior.
What's the name of it?
I don't think it has a name. I think it's just going out of business.
Well, when are they going out of business?
Kmart.
The name of the store is going out of business.
Now
That's
that
actually kind
is
of
clever.
That's a clever
okay.
name.
Yeah.
Do it. Let's
I
do
think
it.
that's a big
Let's
one.
open a
Let's put it
store.
right next to Dislodge.
Yeah.
What do they sell at this going out of business store?
Everything you can think of.
Such as?
Hawk would love that store.
What did you buy there?
I think we bought a map of Lake Minnetonka for my mom and dad. It's a cool map.
This is a Tuesday
It's something
morning?
Hawk would buy. It's a cool thing.
Do they sell frog legs?
I don't think so. I don't
they
think
sell
they
spatulas?
They don't. Probably, yeah.
You said everything I could think of.
Yeah.
Do they sell prophylactics?
Is it a national chain or is it like
no,
local?
it's just a standalone business
Do
in
they sell
Excelsior.
nipple covers for marathon runners?
Probably.
How are they going out of business if they're all alone? There's no competition.
Is this brick and mortar Amazon if they have everything Chris can think of?
I mean, it's basically that, yeah.
How big is it?
I mean, it's decently
Do they sell
large.
duck-billed gerbils? I don't think they exist, but I can think of them.
Maybe.
Yeah, gerbil
They
that
just
looks like a
sell-
platypus.
They just sell everything.
Is it a mom and pop shop?
Yeah.
They
And
sell happy
They
endings?
have a going out of business sign in front of their building that has been there since the bicentennial. And they haven't gone out of business. They're there right now. Probably getting ready to open up and sell
I just got a-
duck-billed
What's it
mice
called?
or whatever.
Abbott.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm doing this for Abbott. Sorry, son.
Well, wait a minute.
Rest in peace. You're going out of business.
I was just telling a story.
Technically, that's not true.
And we lost him. He's on
Why
his phone
is it when
now.
I say something for like 15 seconds, like, God, that's so dumb?
First of all, that was 10 minutes at least.
We haven't been on the air for 10 minutes.
We've been on since 5:30.
PA's next.
Second of all,
He's what?
Abbott wanted me to kill you. I had
Abbott
nothing
hates
to
me.
do with it.
And
I'm
I
the
don't
producer
care
of this
that
show.
Abbott hates me. Yeah, you can kill him.
You care that Abbott hates you.
Nah, not really.
It keeps you up at night.
He's always hated me.
Delta is investigating the source of an onboard haze
Aw.
that forced pilots to
Poor freshman.
return back to Atlanta. The flight departed Columbia, South Carolina on Monday morning, but was right back at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport about 30 minutes later. The nearly 100 passengers had to use emergency slides
Fun.
to exit the plane. Two required medical attention. Speaking of that, did you guys see that they opened up a slide place in Maple Grove for kids?
No.
Slide
Yeah,
place?
I saw it on Facebook. It's called
Shoots and ladders?
no, but it's something like
The
that.
electric?
It's called Shoots or something like that, or slides, or skid marks.
Oh boy.
What the hell is the place? It just opened. It's in the Grove, and it looks like super fun.
Slick City?
Slick City.
Slick City.
Family Action Park.
Yeah. Not what I thought it was when I got there, by the way.
Yeah.
The Aristocrats.
That's a good joke. Anyway, looks cool, doesn't it?
So,
It sure does.
I mean, just the website looks like Sky Zone or Urban Air, but instead of
Yeah.
trampolines, it's a bunch of slides.
Yeah, how much fun would that be?
some of them shoot you off the end and into the air, so it ain't just for the little ones.
City socks required.
City socks.
What are city socks?
It's
probably
just
have to
like
buy
Sky
their
Zone or
socks.
Urban Air where you have to have socks.
Oh, okay.
Or
to go
their
on.
socks.
That looks pretty fun, though, huh?
Yeah.
City socks are
Royal-
$4.99.
Yeah, you have to buy
They've
'em
got
there.
slides called Royal Flush, Mega Launch, Big Wave, Junior Jungle,
It's
Long
not a
Jump,
water park,
Python,
though, right?
No.
Cowabunga, Tailspin. Oh, to be a kid again.
Yeah, man, right? Anyway, that's the news.
Interesting.
Yeah, man, you might want to check that out with the kiddos.
Yeah, maybe. All right, Sauce will walk us through sports after this, including that gigantic Wolves comeback, right, Martins?
Oh,
Gigantic.
Incredible.
That's next. Power to Morning Show fan.
Schwab Trading is now powered by Ameritrade to give you a new, elevated trading experience tailor-made for trader minds. Go deeper with Thinkorswim, the powerful award-winning trading platforms now at Schwab. Unlock support from the trade desk, our team of passionate traders who live and breathe trading like you do. And sharpen your skills with an expanding library of online education crafted just for traders. All designed to help you trade brilliantly, Learn more at schwab.com/trading.
Hey, for all you Winslow's Farm fans out there, today only, my favorite flavor, teriyaki. You can get on sale at winslowsfarm.com. Today only, winslowsfarm.com. Get the delicious teriyaki meat sticks, 25% off. No codes, no keywords. Just go to winslowsfarm.com and get those teriyaki meat sticks, 25% off regular prices.
Where's
Today's
the name of the place?
winslowsfarm.com. Delicious.
Those are so good.
They
Do
are
you
so
have
good.
any?
I do. I did. Guess who ate them?
Me.
That's right. You did. You did. I sure did. I'm going to stock up today, and everybody should. They're good stuff.
Teriyaki that's very clever.
Thank you.
You come up with that, or they get that?
That was
their
not,
marketing?
that was not me. That was I think it was Tasha that came up with that.
Way to go, Tosh.
Way to go. We should do some sports because I'm pissed at the Ispias. Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah.
Ispias?
The one Ishbia.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thank you all around, and thank you.
The Minnesota Timberwolves were down 25 in the third, 24 with 11 minutes left in the game, and then they trailed by 16 with 3 minutes and 42 seconds left. They finished the game on a 16-0 run to send it to overtime, and then they won 131-128 against the best team in the West, and they did that run with mostly backups. The play of the game was an ant block with 14 seconds left in overtime. The Wolves made the 2 free throws to seal the game. It's the 4th biggest comeback in NBA history when trailing by 24 or more in the fourth quarter. The Lakers were down 27 in 2002 and came back to beat Dallas. Marnes, your Wolves battle the Lakers on Thursday at 9:30.
Yeah, it's still kind of soaking in and trying to make sense of it. That did tie a Timberwolves franchise record for the biggest comeback ever. There was just nothing about this game that said, we're about to make this thing real. There was nothing. I mean, when the Wolves got down by double digits, they were just down by double digits for the entire second quarter, entire third quarter. There was just no sign of real life. We had our backups in. It was time to just chalk it up, get on the plane, head to LA, move on. I mean, it was just so stunning to watch. I heard Michael say this after the game on our post-game show, if you watched. Michael Grady said something like, yeah, it feels like surreal I'm still processing that they won this game. And he goes, I'm still processing the fact that they made it a game. Like all of a sudden with 2 minutes to go, we're like, oh, like that part was just shocking. And as you mentioned, Sas, to have our main guys not on the court in Oklahoma City on the road against the best team in the West. Just nothing made sense. And it was glorious to watch. It was so much fun. It was, I don't know what that kind of a win can do for a team, but I'm hoping like some kind of defibrillator. Boom. This is the starting point.
So
We've
what's
said that
the
before,
timeline now, though, with Randall, DiVincenzo, and Gobert? Are we close on any of them or all of them?
DiVincenzo and, well, Julius Randle is, I believe, the closest, and we should see him on this road trip, which goes Lakers, Jazz, Suns before coming home. So the road trip ends on Sunday. So somewhere in there, we should see Julius Randle. We could possibly also see Dante DiVincenzo. They haven't really given a timeline on Rudy. It's a back, and I don't know that a lot of people expected him to come out of the All-Star break with the issue because the final game before the break he didn't play. That happened to be Oklahoma City. And then he came out of it, and that old back tightened up. So I don't have a timeline on him. But we are very close to the other two, which will be very interesting to see now. How do we work that back in? Because they've been out for a while. And this team's been playing really well. So it's, it's another rearranging the puzzle pieces, put it back together. But man, there's so much that changes with just a couple of games with this team. You just feel terrible about them. And then all of a sudden you feel like, my God, we might be world beaters. Where are we going to end up? I don't know.
Terrence Shannon Jr. played very big-time minutes in that game, and he was the 27th pick. Like 27th picks in the NBA are basically 4th or 5th round picks in the NFL, right? Like that's an unbelievable.
Jalen Clark,
he's so good.
And Jalen Clark was in the 50s.
Yeah, right. They've drafted really well.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was
great.
Super fun
Hawk
last
loved
night
it.
to watch.
I've watched it twice already. I'm
Yeah.
watching it again right now.
Who's your favorite player?
Rocco Baldelli.
The Wild beat the Red Wings on Saturday 4-3 in OT. They come back and finish the home tonight at 7 o'clock. Your Minnesota Wild, Zacho, are 34-19-4, and they've won 3 straight.
Yeah, certainly on the upswing. Of course, it's a home game, so you never know what you're going to get with that. But hopefully the long drought of the Xcel Energy Center is good news for the Wild, and certainly an interesting matchup tonight. I can't wait to get back to St. Paul. We'll begin at 6:45 with Kevin Fallness on the pregame, and Joe O'Donnell and Tom Riebel take it from there at 7
Sweet.
on the Fan.
Hey, can I interrupt your
course.
jazz?
Yeah.
I was just reading about baseball and the ball strike challenge system, and out of nowhere's Johnny Bones called the hotline.
Yes.
Hi, Johnny Bones. Did you read my mind? Did you read my mind about baseball? I was thinking about baseball. Did you read my mind?
I'm always thinking about baseball, so yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Why aren't the Ishbias buying the Twins?
I think the White Sox just outmaneuvered them on this one. He got an offer that's hard to turn down for a team that is in the town in which he is building a $70 million mansion. You know, that was always going to be right when we heard his name mentioned. One of the fears was, what if the White Sox are also up for sale? Well, they're not up for sale, but he's increasing his minority percentage in the team enough, I think, so that if they do go up for sale, he's going to be in a really good position to buy them. So I think they've lost, a potential really good owner, and Twins fans have lost a potentially really good owner, an owner who clearly likes to invest in sports. And I think the Twins were really, really taken off guard by it. All of our sources said they expected to close, to kind of announce something big this week about that sale to Ishbia.
Man.
So, yeah, pretty disappointing.
Do they have anybody else? Is there anybody in the pipeline that might want to buy the team? Is Mark Cuban available?
Well, they claim that they've had a robust market. I've heard from folks that at least 2 other names have been floating around. I have not heard those names, so I can't tell you who it might be.
Hawk?
But and I can't tell you. Go ahead.
I heard it was Woody Harrelson
Yep.
and Pharrell on the bench.
Radio pays.
And so anyway, we'll see what comes out of this. They said they're going to make some other update sometime within 30 to 60 days. The danger here is that whoever was going, whatever the other names that were out there aren't necessarily going to meet the asking price of the Twins. And then maybe they reconsider or pivot to a different direction. So we'll see.
All right.
Johnny Boone's spring training is an exciting time, and we're all focused on that. I'm sure the guys down there are, if everybody's fresh and new and nobody's lost a game yet, but how much is this news dominating the headlines there in Fort Myers or not?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really think it is. I think it did over the weekend because I think a lot of people inside and outside the organization were surprised to learn the news. So I think it was definitely a talker over the weekend. But there's a lot of guys competing for a job down here this year. That collapse last year at the end of the season, where some of the older guys were hurt and some of the younger guys just failed to perform in the last month and a half, has really driven a little more disciplined approach to spring training this year, a little less individualistic approach to spring training this year. And games have started. People are making road trips, so I think it's just something that's kind of going on up there that most of them. It's not likely to affect any of their jobs.
Hey, Bonus, when's the next Gleeman and the Geek podcast?
We will be releasing another mailbag we're recording it in about 25 minutes. So you'll get one this afternoon, Saucy.
Love
and
you.
If you want a lot more on the Ishbia thing, like an hour and a half with the person who broke the news, Dan Hayes from The Athletic, we've got a Patreon episode sitting out there. It's just a bucket to check it out. We recorded that Saturday morning as soon as the news broke. So if you really want to dive into it, I would suggest that.
It's very good. I listened to it.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Go for it.
Sure.
What do the players stay down there? They have condos, they have hotels. Like what does an average player live in when they're in Fort Myers?
Yeah, it kind of depends on the player. I mean, for the most, there is sort of a team hotel that several players will get some sort of special rate at. But there's also a lot of these players have spent time in Fort Myers in their past. This is also the home of the Twins' low A minor league team. And it's also the place where they do rehab. It's their second biggest complex outside of Target Field.
So hang on, wait a minute.
Roots here.
Not to cut you off. Hang on a second, because you just blew my mind for a second. Are you saying that the players have to pay for their own accommodations?
I actually don't know that. No, I would not suggest that.
That's what I was saying, but I'm saying
I'd be surprised.
When you were saying they got a special rate, I'm like, what? I'd say you're paying. I'm showing up for work.
They got the AAA discount.
Correct.
So the team gets a discount, but some players can decide to go off.
The Twins have a special rate. Yes,
Jesus.
That's the Twins players.
I'm like, no wonder Ishbia didn't buy this crap team if the players are paying for their hotels and spring training. Okay, that makes more sense. Jesus, I thought you blew my mind for a second. I'm like, that's the craziest thing I've ever heard of.
I honestly have no idea who's paying those fares. So,
thank you, Johnny Bones.
Thanks, Johnny
Enjoy
Bones.
the sunshine.
Thank you. See ya.
ya.
Have fun, guys.
Love you. Bye.
Yeah, if the team's picking up the hotel, why would you pay for your own accommodations? Take the
Right.
free spot.
Right.
Well, hopefully Jeffers comes back and we can ask him that.
Sounds like he'll be back on
I
Thursday.
thought we did ask him that.
I don't think we did. We
I
asked,
just asked
his
him-
situation.
Oh,
We
yeah.
asked him mostly about sunflower seeds.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
you were asking about how it's so nice. Oh, because Lieber, his training camp sucked, and their training camp is like heaven.
Right.
What's wrong, Marnes? Why did you sigh?
I just wanted him to get to the point. It's taking forever.
Talk about me?
Don't make me leave again.
We don't.
What is going on?
What happened?
What happened?
Don't make her leave, Zach.
Yeah, I'm just
Why
saying.
are you
Are you
mad
mad at Zach?
Oh, what did he do?
What did I do?
What did he do? Was he not?
Nothing. I just sighed because he wasn't getting to the point, and he was just.
It was coming back to me. I got it out
thanks,
pretty quick,
Celine
did I
Dion.
not?
Brilliant reference.
Thanks.
That's the way it
Thanks,
is,
I'll
Mark.
stay. I'll stay for that.
How long are you going to talk?
Okay,
Exactly.
don't pile on.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Lakefront Music Fest is back and it is bigger than ever. Don't miss out on Rock Night, which is Friday, July 11th. It's headlined by Foreigner with support from 38 Special and Loverboy. Tickets are still available, but they are going fast. Get your full details and your tickets today at KFAN.com keyword calendar.
Sounds like
you
a
know-
hell of a show.
Yes. Do you know what the other night is?
Probably
The country night?
Country night.
It is definitely is.
Do you know who the headliner is?
No.
Name a woman in country music.
Oh,
Top of
Carrie
the head.
Underwood.
No. Try again. Do you have another one?
Cheryl something.
Swoops? No.
Tiger Lily Gold.
No. But that's a great guess.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Loretta Lynn.
Oh my God, Dolly Parton.
No.
Okay.
It's getting further away.
Crystal Gale.
Miranda Lambert.
No relation to Paul.
Never heard of her?
No, she's talented.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I lived in an Airstream.
She sings that one song. About
She does. And the other song.
Other-
and then
no.
that one too.
Yeah, that
Love
one that's
and the
really
Heartbreak.
popular. Yeah.
She sings that one that goes, Ashaka Khan, Ashaka Khan.
Raka Shathid.
That's a Christmas song. Yeah, I'm hoping to go to that. That's why I had it on top of mine. It's actually in my calendar.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
I love me some Miranda Lambert.
she got with Blake Shelton for a while, huh? Good for her.
Got with?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, they're married.
Yep.
That's definitely getting with.
Yeah, man. Lucky gal.
It's been a
Think they hooked
long
up?
time.
Yeah.
They probably did it.
Now he's married to Paris.
You know what? You should
he's
Google
not
her
married to
current
Paris Hilton.
her current husband, Zach. I think you would
Brendan
like him.
Oh, wow. She
Yeah.
traded up.
He's very handsome. He was a New York City firefighter
That's right.
and
And,
is shirtless a lot.
yeah.
And I didn't even need to Google the name and shirtless. It's just,
Yeah, he never wears a shirt
why would you?
because it's cold outside and you're not a hippie.
And he's right.
So Carrie Underwood married just a hacky sacker or in Central Park, or what does he do?
Miranda Lambert.
Whoever.
No, Carrie Underwood married a former NHL player, Mike Fisher.
What's that do? Yeah, Mike Fisher. That's right. They're still together?
Yeah.
Does he wear a shirt?
No.
He has
No,
to.
he's not a hippie.
He is a hippie, yeah.
He has to wear a shirt because he plays in hockey
And it's cold.
and it's cold.
He wears a sweater.
He pokes people's eyes out with
Good point,
giant
Zach.
nipples. If he
Your
does.
mic's on.
Now Zach's Googling Mike Fisher.
Carrie,
Also a handsome man.
Carrie's
Yeah.
a big Shinedown fan.
Is she?
Fun fact.
I don't know if she wants you to admit that. Probably.
right.
Oh,
She
wow.
publicly wears their merch on her Instagram all the time.
You have a strange definition of fun fact.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact.
I wouldn't
got
normally
more fun
connect a woman in country music to Shinedown. So that I enjoyed that fact. Thank you, Zach.
She thought it was fun.
See?
I call it a Zach fact.
Vikings News on the Power Trip, presented by
That's right. That's right.
All right. The Green Bay Packers, the hated rivals of the Minnesota Vikings, are reportedly the team that is proposing a ban on the tush push.
I need a little.
Again, any rule change would require 24 teams to approve the change.
That's too many.
23 would be
Should
fine.
be 17, majority rule.
Do they have to be NFL teams?
I believe they do, yes.
Because I could probably rally like the Little League squads around Minnesota.
What?
Yeah, Coon Rapids, AAA.
Yeah. Vote against this, guys.
Have they, what is their percentage of like fourth and less than a yard? Is it 90, like 99? Have they ever been stopped? Like they must have been stopped a couple of times.
Yeah.
But what's their success rate? 90 something percent?
I would guess it's 95 maybe.
Thanks, CNC Music Factory.
Well, I thought I was going to have it. It's 70% as a whole.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
Like their fourth
For the
down
league?
percentage last year was 71%.
fourth
Regardless of the distance.
I'm trying to narrow it
He's
down
going
to
for speed.
Can you sort by play type somewhere? In the NFL, you can push your teammate like a running back or a wide receiver at the end of the play once contact has been made. You see that a
Yes.
lot because now there isn't part of the pushback of the rule. I said push.
Yeah.
The fact that you can't push a teammate, but yet you can in those instances.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm with you.
You can. That's the whole point. Is like when contact is made, you're like push. That's what we yell at Chaska High School games when that happens. I
you
know.
can push if you want to. That's what it says here.
Push are real good, though.
Yeah. So
I thought that was kind
the
of like a
problem?
Men Without Hats reference.
Hey, Mr. Sauce,
Yes, Daddy.
do you remember when college football season was brand new and the Gators were playing Miami? And I
Yep.
texted you and said, do you see the size of that bitch?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
His name was not Cam Jackson. What's that guy's name? Cam Jackson.
That's a terrible name.
Big dude, man. And guess who's got a meeting with him today?
The Vikings.
That's right. 6'6", 339 pounds. He's a mammoth of a human being.
That's a huge
He's
bitch.
meeting with your
Shots
Vikings today. I would love to see that gentleman on this squad.
Is he projected to be late first round?
5th or 6th round.
Oh, geez. Okay, so just not a first rounder.
No.
Is he really that late?
Yeah. I think he's, I would guess, I've only barely seen him play, but my quick scouting report is I would bet he's very one-dimensional and you only use him on running plays. I mean, he doesn't have much pass rush to him.
You're a hell of a scout.
It's just a guess.
If the
but
Vikings offered you a scouting job today, would you quit this job to be a Viking scout?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
What if it
I
paid
would.
more?
Oh, you'd have to.
I don't have to do anything. This
1,000%.
isn't Russia.
Yeah, but like you would have. I mean, like give you like a 2-year contract to work with the Vikings.
No, I would not.
You can always come back.
It's your dream.
Take the job.
I could never come back.
Take the job.
That's your dream, though. You would get to look at the draft board. You'd talk draft strategy. You'd get to tell them what your opinions are on the
Literally a
draft.
dream job.
Dude.
You would be doing mock drafts all year long.
This is my dream job.
At this point, dude, if somebody offered you a job being a Cub Scout, I'd tell you to take it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like,
Is it over for me?
Didn't you see the going out of business sale sign outside?
I don't think sauce is legally allowed to be near Cub Scouts.
Yes, I can.
interesting. He's right, though.
That was another Zach fact. A fun Zach fact.
By the way, shout out to the smart young lady in my neighborhood who set up a drive-through Girl Scout cookie stand, like a lemonade stand, but into the driveway. It's cold. Nobody wants to get out of their car. Just a drive-through Girl Scout cookie stand. Real smart.
How many did you buy?
None of your business.
0?
Yeah, why are you writing
Somewhere
a book?
between 0 and 100.
You writing a book about his cookie intake?
I mean,
Because I am.
that's one of the only things he eats.
Hey, what do you think of Matt Stafford coming to the Vikings?
No thanks.
I just...
You think
you'd
it's
have to-
possible, though?
No, because you'd have to pay him $50 million.
I don't have to pay him anything.
Well, the Vikings would. The reason he wants out is he wants a raise. He's not coming here on a
He wants a raise?
raise. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
He's still in it for money?
Yeah.
I know that's a dumb question, but you get my point?
Yeah, that was my point earlier. He's made
I wouldn't
$360
listen.
million. That's fine.
He won a
I
Super
deserve
Bowl,
that.
right?
I deserve that.
He did
yeah,
win a
with
Super
the
Bowl.
Rams.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure
But
did.
he wants a raise. He wants to make $50 million a year.
37 years old.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
He's ungrateful.
He wants a raise? Why would he want a raise?
Who doesn't want a raise?
Why can't he just be happy?
I feel like he's, happy right now in L.A.
Minneapolis is continuing to express interest in hosting the NFL Combine in the future.
Yeah.
Before it goes away.
Where's it going?
It is on the brink. It feels like it's falling apart.
Really?
Well, nobody works out.
It's really not the combine anymore. It's more like the separate.
Wow. That is
lame attempt at humor.
Maybe it's because people don't want to go to Indianapolis. Maybe that's why. Maybe if they had it in Minneapolis,
Why?
people would be like,
No, we broadcast from Indianapolis all the time. We
every
love
day. All the
it.
day.
PA
Great
stayed at
town.
Hawks' house today.
Great town.
By the way, guess who the Wolves are playing on Thursday? Luka. This is your Luka leader.
What the hell does that have to do with anything?
I don't.
That was the other inside joke.
Oh, got it. I'm
No, we
sorry.
should be talking a lot of Luka.
I'm having a hard time today.
A lot of inside jokes today.
I'm having a hard time following
It's all
that
right,
one.
Daddy.
Yeah,
today.
that was a leap. But you're right.
I can't wait.
It's going to be big for the ratings, Marnes, on Thursday
huge.
when we talk 3.5 hours of Luka. That's what we're going to do. We'll probably recap it most of Friday as well. I think we're going to skip initials and just talk Luka on Friday.
And you can, if you miss it live, we'll have a best of the entire.
Yeah, on the weekend. We'll just run it
Well,
back.
it's finally here.
Did you know tonight, Luka Doncic and the Lakers play
It's a hard thing to say.
the Dallas Mavericks?
Ooh.
It would be
Has
cooler.
ESPN brought that up?
It would be cooler if Anthony Davis was playing, but since he's
Yeah,
not,
sure.
it's kind of
It would also be
anticlimactic.
cooler if it was in Dallas, but it's
Right,
in
yeah.
Los Angeles.
I don't think that's till April, right?
I have not looked closely at the Lakers.
I think it is.
schedule.
I think they mentioned it.
By the time that game in Dallas takes place, do you think Luka will be under 300 pounds?
I think he's under 300 pounds now.
I think the Vikings look at it to play defensive line.
Yeah.
That's a huge bitch.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Zeko? Because you got skills.
Yes, sir.
Would
They're
you look up how
multiplying.
much the Cleveland Guardians are worth right now?
I'm gonna guess. Close to $3 billion.
Because the dude who died, who owned the Guardians, Lawrence Dolan, bought them in 2000, the year 2000, for $320 million.
I would guess between $2 and $3 billion.
You think it's that much?
I would guess
That's-
Corey's
I-
correct.
Imagine
It feels
buying
like
something for that
more
much.
like 1 to 2.
Zachary,
Marnie is right. 1.3.
1.3.
Well,
Jeez.
baseball
That's not bad.
franchises just don't have the same
It went up $1 billion
Value
in
is-
25 years.
Yeah.
as like NBA. But you know what? This ESPN and MLB
Not good.
net rights contract is going to change the value of teams.
Not good.
Not great.
I mean, where are we going to watch 15 Red Sox Yankees games? Yeah.
Man.
That's a good point.
I mean, where would they go? Fox?
I don't know. Maybe this is an Amazon Prime thing? There are a lot of
said
sports
they supposedly
heading that way.
have
Apple
buyers lining up.
What if this is Hawk's moment to shine because Quibi buys baseball?
You still pay for Quibi?
It's going to come back, and you guys are going to be like, good idea, dude. Nice job. Thank you.
And he gets like grandfathered in at the original rates of like $199 every 6 months.
That's exactly
you can
what
watch
it is.
his vertical screen.
You pay $200 every 6 months
No.
for Quibi?
You don't know how to add.
$1.99.
I don't know how to what?
Spell.
That's true.
Man, I still feel weird, even though I understand why they changed it. Cleveland Guardians will never sound right to me.
No, it's it should be the Cleveland Spiders.
Even that, like, anyway.
I don't know. Washington Commanders has kind of started to flow a little bit.
Yeah, I wonder if that's because they were good.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think that's a terrible name.
Yeah,
you're right.
that's also terrible, yeah.
It's never going to be worse than the Pelicans. Still the stupidest name
Yeah,
in the
that's
history
pretty
of
bad.
sports.
The Utah Yeti would have been one of the best.
Yeah.
I still think when they go with Mammoth, that's going to be badass as well.
I still think that company's ridiculous for not allowing them to do it.
Correct.
Well, it sounded like
Do a partnership.
It sounded like they engaged in a partnership talk, but didn't close a deal. So they both were thinking about it, but couldn't figure out a partnership. Seems like a no-brainer, right? You
It
call
does.
it the cooler,
Yep.
The cooler, man.
Correct.
go play at the cooler.
That'd be awesome.
Yeti giveaways, right? You'd have a star player. Those are expensive giveaways, but you could figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yetis are sweet.
They're
They
very
are.
nice. They're very nice. Yep.
Yeah.
They'll carry your bags for you and stuff.
I don't like them because I love using single-use plastics as often as possible.
Yeah, that's your thing. You hate
It's my
the
thing. It's my
environment.
kink.
Yeah.
Yep.
You are an environmentalist.
I am. I'm
He's the
the
exact
number one
opposite of that.
environmentalist on the show or the station. Rosie used to claim he was number one, but now I have solar panels, so I passed him.
He is an environmentalist. He cares a lot.
100% cares a ton.
Yeah.
Yep.
And why did he say that? Because Jesse was saying that? Isn't that the bit?
Jesse who?
I think
Owen?
Jesse Ventura
body.
was on with
that's
Common
right.
talking
Corey's
about how
cousin?
much he does.
Oh, yeah.
The one who's
Busty.
busty?
Corey's
Is she
bestie
busty?
cousin.
I think I said musty.
No, you said busty.
Either one's offensive.
No, either one you want to know the answer to.
There are sometimes it sounds like you're doing an impression of yourself. You're like, is she busty? It sounds like that's Sauce. Do an impression of Sauce.
Is she busty?
Right.
Yeah.
We'll do some sports in a second, kind of. Who knows? We've kind of gotten to most of it.
From Victoria's Secret was busty.
No,
She was
secret
more-
was it was a man, right?
Yeah,
She was
maybe-
lacy.
Oh, yeah, sure. That makes sense, too.
Was it, dude?
Who wrote that song?
What?
The Victoria's Secret song. The secret is
About to unfold.
no. It was a recent.
If it's
song.
a recent song that I don't know it, honestly.
Victoria-
I'm terrible about that stuff.
Googling.
If it's not Hotel California,
Jax.
I don't know
Jax, that's the
Yeah, it doesn't
hell
feel
is
like
the
that's
artist?
one. I
it.
might
The name
need
of the artist
commercial
is
break.
Jax.
Go play Jax on 494. Right, Sauce?
Great line.
Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Yes, even you.